Hi everyone, as always I like to start on the higher time frame where we have this A, B, C in this yellow B, where in my opinion wave 4 is not yet finished. So I think wave 4 might be some kind of an expanded flat where eventually we have a wave 5 to the upside and then a wave C to the downside to at least take these lows. Now I have multiple scenarios on the higher time frame, and I will make sure to link the video on the right top of your screen right now where you see the chart popping up in case you want to see that video. Now the question is, locally, are we now on our way to the downside with this preferred scenario or not? Are we going to go up once more before going down and then the rest of the scenario? Well, let's have a look locally what has happened over the past couple of hours. Let me put my scenario on. So what we were looking for, which was also the preferred scenario, was a move to the downside. So I said during the video that I recorded around over here, I said I would like a move to the upside before then finding more downside. The trend-based fib extension that you see over here, the 1-to-1, is the 1-to-1 taken from the high over here to the low to then the high of wave E in the triangle. This makes a perfect ABC. What's important to know is that a triangle will only form in wave 4, wave B, or wave X. And in this case, it's a very nice ABC move, which then also means that if this is an ABC, then when we hit the 1-to-1, which is the most common target for an ABC scenario, is this move finished and are we going to find our way to the upside? Now, I will talk to you about this scenario right now. Go switch to the 30-minute time frame where, yes, I am actually looking to the upside now. Of course, we can still find a little bit more downside. Got to be honest, my target area over here is very, very close to the low that we formed. So, I mean, we could maybe just hit the target box and then move up or not. You never know what price is going to do, right? I can't control price, but it would be nice. So what I'm looking for at the moment with the range that we've been in, that we have been in for a while now, is that I am looking for a WXYXZ, which is a corrective pattern. And so currently wave W was a zigzag. Then we have X, Y, and then in this X, one could say we might have some sort of an very expensive, a flat in the X. I'm not yet sure if I'm too happy with how this is counted. Maybe the end of wave Y should be somewhere else, but doesn't really matter. What only matters is if this is indeed the scenario that I have at the moment. I am looking for more upside, where I would like wave X to form. So that is my expectation on the local lower time frame. And of course you see the channel as well, because a WXYXZ tends to form in a channel. What can also work and what might be even better, but I don't know how it works on the more lower, like 5-minute count time frame, is we could do something like this, where this is a W, then we have some sort of an X, then some sort of a Y over here, and then eventually we go for another X. So, you know, by all means, I am looking for more upside. That is my preferred scenario, that we somehow find our way to the upside. Of course, the alternative scenario is that we continue dumping. I mean, of course, that's always a scenario. I don't know what's going to happen. No one knows. We just look at the market and see what's up. But my preferred scenario is finding more upside in this case. And what would be nice if we think about the higher time frame perspective that I mentioned earlier, what is nice about this corrective structure is that a WXYXZ is not going, or in general, isn't going too deep. Like it doesn't go too far to the downside, even though, actually don't know how, did it go to the golden pocket now? Let's have a look. That is the top of wave 5. It just missed out on the golden pocket right there. It's still quite deep. I mean, not that there's no Elliott wave rule over there, but what I actually want to say is if we jump to the, what shall we do, the 1 hour time frame, and we keep in mind the count that we have over here with wave 4 yet to be finished, where in this case we have a wave A, then we need some sort of a wave B before C. So when we look at this as an A, B, C, well, the B also needs 3 waves if this is going to be an expanded flat, right? But this looks very impulsive. This looks more like a wave A, then we need some sort of a B before we get a C, and then we move down. So if we look a little bit further and we look past the W, X, Y, X, Z, what I would like to see is, of course, then first get the X, then get the Z, and then eventually have a move to the upside. And the move to the upside is then going to be, well, where's wave X going to end? Let's say it's going to end at, I don't know, maybe 22.7. What would be nice is if we have the W, X, Y, X, Z, then eventually move up. We grab the highs, we grab the liquidity, touch this area, which is the 1.236 and the 1.38 Fibonacci, before then moving down in a very explosive C wave. That would be very nice. And that also then makes the B wave a 3-wave pattern, because we have a, then we have a, well, it's basically a zigzag. It's an A, then a corrective structure in the B, then we get a C, and then we move down for the C of 4. So that makes it an A, B, C. And then from 4 onwards, we go back up to finish 5. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Again, it's a scenario. My preferred scenario is that whatever happens down here, also with, of course, the target box that I have, I would like to find some support and then eventually move to the upside for wave X in whatever pattern it's going to form. But of course, the alternative scenario is that we are going to find more downside, and that somehow this is maybe already an A, B, and some sort of expensive, like, I don't know, like a flat or whatnot. It's not my preferred scenario, but of course it's a real opportunity. But yeah, these are the 2 options I have now. So either we go up or we go down. So yeah, that being said, I hope this provides you a little bit of insight in what I'm looking for. So this played out very nice, in my opinion. This is exactly what we were looking for in the videos of earlier today. I would like to find some support, eventually try to get this X in, but of course we'll see what happens. And tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I will post you another video with an update of the price action. So thanks for watching to this video. I wish you a very good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are from the world, and I hope to see you at the next video. Bye bye.